Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box on Fancy Reports is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, time for the anthems. That was special. Now stand by for this. So it's away we go then. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chaibi. Cut it out. That's really well cleared. The referee has given a corner. Algeria with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Nori shoots! Oh, he's been... and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Algeria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's shifting through the gears here.
Such good technique.
Lovely pass, but... and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good climb! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Algeria already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here.
That was lovely, that.
Looking for options for movement. Zerouki. And the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Abdelli. "30 minutes gone. Abdelli did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking to play him in. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nori clears. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zerouki.
Algeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lovely feet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gruev. Chaibi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is lovely. Ignori has it in a wide position. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Algeria
come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Algeria leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Algeria currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's put paid to the danger. Abdelli. Driving forward, Abdelli. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. Now there's a fine ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct.
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shot a goal! Musa! Well, that is remarkable.
Musa really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Coming on the field is number 18, substitution in progress.
Algeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good ball, good take. Foot in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 22, number 25. Coming on the field, number 24, number 20, Yusuf Attal.
Algeria have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is just caressing the ball.
Oh, sweet feet.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Ball swung in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Chance to deliver. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Nori is in a really good position out wide. So their fourth corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide, produces a cross, and that should get the job done. And that is as far as it goes. Algeria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none.
Shot at goal!
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, such a clever touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Depay. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Memphis Depay surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Gravenberch. The Netherlands have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Memphis Depay. Chance for a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Deftly away. De Jong. De Jong! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The Netherlands already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Alioski. And the ball's gone astray. Alioski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good progress on the left. And it's De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Elmas was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Jong has found the net here, of course. Reinders. Reinders.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Reinders. That's going wide left. Can he finish? And again! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
The Netherlands leading via the game's only goal. It's Memphis Depay! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the... and again! Well, now it's a real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Ake. Cross flung in, he's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Teams still separated by the game's only goal. Ake wins the duel this time. Reinders. Simple.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Elmas. This is a promising build-up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. The Netherlands have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Dumfries. 75 minutes played. And Gravenberg. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Memphis Depay really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
One-nil as we head towards the end.
North Macedonia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gravenberg. Space for him to turn and look. De Jong. He has a look up. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. De Jong picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Goes for a shot! It's there! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Zimbabwe gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Lukaku. This might spell De Bruyne! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 11 minutes,
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
De Bruyne does well to get it back. Meunier. And here's Lukaku. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Played in. Lukaku! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Zimbabwe are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And here's Lukaku. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, again the flag's up. Nakamba. Distributed tidily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Opts to play it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tries a shot! And he was alert to it. Lukaku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Foot in.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's De Bruyne.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance!
Belgium really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's De Bruyne. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Trossard. Showing good feet. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Belgium.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear.
Doku. Coming on the
De
field.
Kuyper stood his ground strongly.
Opendum. Number 20. Hans Vanaken.
Good ball, good
Number
take.
25. Substitution in progress.
This looks promising. Oh, Penda! And he stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Coming on the field is...
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. And the action has already restarted. Belgium displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 15, Meunier. Number 5, coming on the field, number 21,
Van Aken.
Timothy Castagne. Number 3,
Now it's Openda. Goes looking wide. That's beautifully weighted. Castagna gets across to intercept that. Nakamba. Nicely spread. Well read. Nice interception. Tielemans. Van Aken. Well, he's seen. And we're halfway through extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Either side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Tielemans. Onana. Now Fas. Onana. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Threads one in. He's through here.
Well, that might be that.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. Which way will he go? Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Belgium feeling the pressure. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
So on to the second man. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Belgium are looking to him to tie things up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
We're on to number 3 here. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
That's what he said. Fourth in their queue. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Fofana is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. He's done it! Feel the relief! Belgium have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Belgium probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter.
Security
they always
staff
seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.